Merhaba, Murat ben.
Up next on the FMV archive, Speed Dates, made by Icarus Entertainment. Wait, Icarus Entertainment, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Yes, they're the makers of the infamous Speed Dates Summer Edition, the game that is logistically such a bad nightmare it is almost impossible to describe. If I would have known this was the same maker of Speed Dates Summer Edition, I would have never shelled out the $4.99 I shelled out to get this on the PlayStation 5. But you duped me. You got my money, developer, so congratulations to you. This is a Turkish video game. It has subtitles in it, and so you can understand what they're saying, but it is a dating simulation. It is exactly, I will say, probably the best described game in the title in what you actually get in the game. It says speed dates, and you know what you do on this game? You do speed dates, and you do nothing else. This is a dating simulation game, and it is just that. We're going to get into our 10-point system to find out if you should be purchasing this game or not. We're going to start with number one, the story. There's no story, okay? You are going on speed dates. The story is exactly the title of the game. You go on speed dates, there's no conclusion to these speed dates, okay? You get a check or an X if the date went well, but you really don't know that. We'll get into that a little bit with the gameplay, but there's no conclusion to your dates here. You just go on speed dates, you sit in one chair the entire time and bring in this entire experience in one sitting. The story here is a 1 just because it says speed dates, and that's what we do. Number 2, the gameplay. This is a choose your own adventure dating game. So you pick which woman you want to go on a speed date with. You can go on a speed date with every single one on this game. It does not matter if you get a check or an X with them. You just go on these speed dates. That is it. There's no conclusion. There's no, oh, when you get 5 green checks, then you can go on a second date with them. No. It's just the speed dates. That's all we are experiencing here, okay? And when you're playing it, there are really no clues to whether you are doing well with this woman or not. I answered some of these questions and I thought that this was a good experience on a speed date. And you get an X. I don't know why I got that X, and I don't know why I got the check. It's not like there was this deep connection I was feeling with these people. It was just very banal conversation that goes nowhere. The gameplay is pretty much non-existent, but you do make choices, so we'll give it a 1 overall for the gameplay. Dare I say the gameplay for Speed Date Summer Edition is better? It might be. Up next, number 3, the look in the graphics. It's filmed well, looks good. Played it on the PS5, looked good in 4K. That's it though. There's no changes in shots. There's just 2 cameras, one pointed at the woman, one pointed at the guy, and it's head on, and you're just listening to them answer questions about each other. That's it. Give it a 4 overall for looking graphics just because it is crisp, clear, and lit well. Number 4, the dialogue. Welcome to the most boring dating conversations you've ever encountered. So many ridiculous conversations about nothing. They're not funny. They're not cute. They're not interesting. They're not poignant. They're just literally small chit chat. These are a lot of the questions that you get. I swear to God, every single one of these women ask if you liked football/soccer. That is in every conversation, and you pretty much give the same answer every time. It's absolutely horrible dialogue. We'll give it over 1 overall just because they tried, but it is really repetitive in these, I believe, 18 dates that you can go on. It's bad. Number 5, since this is fairly linear, I guess it's as linear as you can get for this story. There's no story really whatsoever. We'll go over consequences, game logic, and controls. Controls are fine. You go back and forth. You pick different women on this large screen. That makes a lot of sense. It's easy to do logically. There is no conclusion to any of this, and it doesn't make any sense on why these girls either like me or don't like me, whether I get that green check or the red X. There's no correlation to those in those dates and how they go. So that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. 2 overall, and I think I might be stretching it. Number 6, the acting. There's not too much to act here. Since these conversations are so boring, there's no really emotion to portray in this, so I don't blame the actors for not being that great in it. Could be a lot better. The guy is kind of painfully boring and dull and drab. Like, none of these women should want to date this guy. He's a pretty boring guy, has no charisma whatsoever. You look at 5 dates, you look at 10 dates, those people are interesting. Even though you might not want to go on a date with them, at least they have a personality. Very few people have a personality in this game. We will give it a 3 overall for acting just because it's not bad, but I think the script is so bad that they can't be good. Up next, number 7, direction and cinematography. There's no direction in this. Have a boring conversation. That's all the director says. The cinematography is fine because it's just one camera shot at each of these people. There's no little vignettes in between them. At least in Super Seducer, we've reviewed that game as well. The camera moves around. There's different shots, there's different angles of the conversations that you're having. If vignettes in between the dates where you kind of see like, oh, a little party scene or something like that. There's none of that in this. It's very poor. I'll give it a 1, might be high. Comparing this to Speed Dates Summer Edition, that game is a logistical nightmare in the terms of how it is set up, but at least the shots are beautiful. You're on a beach, you're in a very cool spot in town, like the shots are very nice, so it's much better in that sense. At least they went outside and did stuff. This is very boring. Poor. They said the 1 might be high. 8, music and sound design, much better than Speed Dates Summer Edition on this one. We can actually hear the conversations in between the people, which is always good. There's music in the background, thank God. This is not like the Joker's game where the music is just blasting and we can't hear people. The sound design actually is pretty darn good. Music pairs well with a speed dating type of game like this. We'll give it an 8 overall for music and sound design. It's actually probably the best part of this game. Number 9, inventiveness. There's no conclusion to it. That's brand new. You don't beat the game, you don't win, you don't have any other interactions with these women. There are a lot of choices. There's 18 women to go on a date with. I suppose that's slightly inventive, but you're not going to find anything that is groundbreaking in this game. We'll give it a 1 overall for inventiveness just because it's a little bit different take on the theme, although it's not completely new. Number 10, fun, our most important category. I had 0 fun playing this one. I might have had more fun playing Speed Dates Summer Edition just because that game is so laughably bad. It is terribly bad, but this one's just boring. Nothing happens in it, and I'm not trying to reach any conclusion. Again, Speed Dates Summer Edition, there's conclusions. You go on 5 dates, then you go on 3 dates, I believe, then you go on 1 date with the final girl. There's no hitting it off on this one. And if you do hit it off, you just get a green check, and I don't know why I got that green check. The game is a 0 for fun. It is not good. It is not fun at all. That brings us to a final score of a 20. Incredibly too high. Incredibly too high for this game. It is not that good. What's our final verdict? Absolutely do not purchase. This game is pretty readily available just about everywhere. I said I played this on the PlayStation 5. You can find it on Switch. I think the Xbox as well now. It's also been on Steam for a couple years. It's been out there, and I believe it's $1 on Steam. So if you really need to play a Turkish dating game, I guess this is for you. Please hit like and subscribe. That's how we do more of this stuff. So you know not to play Speed Dates, or maybe you just found out that this is the exact game for you. Thank you. Have a good one.